In my previous video, I have identified as the PowerShot SX420 IS camera being my research product. I am looking to gather qualitative data to determine how does the introduction of PowerShot SX420 IS camera in the school curricula of digital photography students reflect in the students' career success. Also, I will be comparing Canon to Nikon in terms of quality and overall product behavior and perception to determine why Canon is a better option for every student. In order to conduct a realistic study on the camera, I have identified at LTC, I have identified the need, which I will focus on through personal interviews and focus group as a method of observation in its natural setting. And the purpose of my study is to identify the correlation in between owning a good camera and the student's business-oriented mindset, which I believe it is very, very important. Meaning, how will the purchase of a camera save students money as well as help them focus on their career, on education, and also bring more satisfaction in life as well on a longer term. In order to complete this research and analyze it as a qualitative study, I have utilized my first set of questions comprised of general or qualifying questions in order to identify the adequate demographics to be a part of the research and their general purchase habits, their interest when utilizing the camera, as well as what type of group demographic they belong to. And these will be a couple of the questions that I have determined when implying this, when developing the qualitative research. As you will see, why are they interested in learning the digital camera? What is their end goal when learning how to utilize the digital camera? My second set of questions are the disqualifying questions. Now, what those are, they determine the reason why a candidate for the qualitative research does not qualify to be a part of the project. When the first set of questions, the general questions, were emphasizing the type of camera the students use, the disqualifying questions are different in terms of they have as a purpose the elimination of redundant data in case of students that work, for example, for Canon, that work for Nikon, and might be biased in their answers when determining why would students purchase this type of camera for developing their future career. The third set of questions that I have put together are the demographic questions, which refer to certain individuals that might be included in the research. What I'm looking for is to have as a diverse of a community as possible, whether male or female, from different walks of life, as this is crucial in determining the exact the results when it comes to purchasing the Canon PowerShot SX420 IS and introducing it in the school curricula. Because as we know, education is pretty expensive. So we have to purchase books, we have to purchase videos, have different subscriptions, and on top of that, buying a camera, it is definitely not one of our top priorities. However, does it have an impact in the future student career? Does it have an impact in growing his confidence? I am planning to find that out through performing this type of a research. Digging deeper in the underlying behavior of or probing, my thought is looking into more in-depth questions. And what I'm looking to find through these in-depth questions are the everyday student experience with PowerShot, how familiar they are with this type of camera, with Canon PowerShot camera, how familiar they are with Nikon B500, and so that the competition, as well as the relation between the camera use and their career development. The reason why I utilize all these questions to describe, explore, and evaluate students' response and their universe in order to give me a general idea of their thoughts, whether PowerShot Canon is a good addition into their curricular program, and whether it will help them in their student development. As it is a very cost-effective product, I believe that that is a good way of students to broaden up their horizons when it comes to marketing, when it comes to engaging with the clientele, because nowadays everything revolves, all products revolve around having a good marketing, a good image, and that is the reason why I believe that is very important to own a good camera as well as know how to utilize it for school and for your career later in life.